Cool. So what you want to do as a submission is go through and just go...
Prototyping. So I'm doing the idle, as well as the traps, as well as where the jump spot is, as well as the boulder, just falling and chasing the player. That's what I was doing actually. What I'm doing now is just building the scene with all the props we've made. And that's really about it.
So up until this point I've been handling the animations that aren't covered by the mocap, mostly just downloading from Mixamo, making sure they skin correctly to the character model that Manuel made, which we did have some issues with and had to troubleshoot that and get that sorted, which we've pretty sure we've got all the animations covered now, so I've let myself out anywhere else I needed. At the moment I am making a pillar to go in. I'm currently just setting out the UV maps for them before I send them off to Ralph. I don't know where Raphael came from, but sending them off to Ralph to get textured, and then they will be put in the final scene.
I'm organising the level. I'm doing level design, but I'm also bringing everybody else's assets into the scene and placing them. As well as texture, just putting the whole scene together and doing the lighting. So these are all assets that other people have made or stolen from the internet or something, and they pass them to me and I put them in the scene and make sure they all fit together and make sure the lighting works. And so there's cobwebs, there's the tunnel that I made. I did the terrain because it was once I'm done, I'll upload it and then other people can take it and add the coding to it.
Well, at the moment I'm just doing the Infinite Runner, and so my role is covering everything. But in the Indiana Jones game, I'm basically making the character animations and trying to make them smooth. But I'm having a few problems, like the rig is actually not working in certain... I cannot open it now, but it doesn't really work in one while in the other works, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Major interactions will be included with the certain glyphs that would be put through. Certain glyphs that the player might see in the environment are supposed to be cautionary hints, which are somewhat cryptic, but if you look into them carefully enough, you'll be able to figure it out. And as for some of the other difficult things players will face, I am working on the darts and spears, which are going to be two of the most dangerous items that the player will face in the game environment.
Well, my role is to manage the aesthetic of how the game works, and I've done that with some sketches, but I've straight away moved on to 3D, tried to get off that quickly so I can speed up a bit. So right now I'm just working on an archway, really sticking to the Aztec theme because that's what the original Indiana Jones is working on. So I've got some references here, and my Trello page, we have a lot of references looking at the way the Aztec designs work, and which is definitely what I want to be using for inspiration with my 3D. So we're using Maya to do the 3D, and we've got a lot of people working on this, which is speeding things up.
Okay, so my role in the another Indiana Jones game is to make a bunch of models for the game. For instance, it's not quite done yet, but I'm making the podium. I'm making like the stage, I guess, for the podium to go on. I don't know what you call it. The stairs look pretty good. And just because I'm a little bit behind, at the same time,
I'm working on my dungeon. Yes, my very impressive dungeon. Apart from that, not much else.
I am doing the death cutscene and the mocap animation for the Indiana Jones game. Also doing the part where we jump over the chasm. So we're doing a few quick time events. I'll show you the death cutscene right now.
My role is to film everyone and intrude on their personal space for a small video.